welcome to Arise. We are located here in the King's Palace, located at 5371 East 5th Street, Katy, Texas, 77493. Now, my name is Ella Agay, and we have entered into the month of March. Now, what's so special about this month is we are officially in preparation for our 18th anniversary. Can we give a round of applause for that? 18 years of the King's Palace, all glory to God. So we're going to be doing a quick rundown about everything pertaining to anniversary this morning. So I have some very, very wonderful special guests. Can we all please just introduce ourselves?
Good morning, church. My name is Chinwekaya Dodusami, and I'm the planning committee chairman for the anniversary.
Wonderful.
That's the chairman of the anniversary committee.
Chairman of anniversary.
Or chairlady.
My name is Unduka Akme, and I am going to be responsible for the crown and assisting with sports.
Thank you.
Okay, my name is Rex Wakama. I am the assistant of Sister Chinwe.
Wonderful. Assistant chairman. So, our wonderful chairman, do you mind giving us a quick breakdown, a quick run-through of how anniversary will be going this year?
Okay, praise God. We want to thank God for another year. It's always an exciting time. The anniversary is always a time that I know everyone looks forward to because it's always a fun time. So this year, we're going to be having 10 days of events, for the anniversary. And I'm going to quickly run through them. April the 19th is a Friday. We're going to have the anniversary opening rally, joint parade, and heat 1. So we're having the opening rally, and then we're going to have the heat 1. On Saturday, April 20th, we're going to have the sports qualifier and heat 2. So these are prelims to in the sports activities, before the main event itself. On Sunday, April 21st, we're going to have the Sunday rally and for the Crown Creative and Theater Arts. Monday, the April 22nd, we're going to have for the Crown Academia and Africa Academic Mission Challenge. Bro Rex is going to be explaining that further. April 23rd, Tuesday, for the Crown Music and 18 Hours Members Testimony Day. This is a new addition to the anniversary, and it's going to be a great one. Wednesday to 24th, we have virtual for the crown and virtual church celebration. We're going to have a virtual program on that day. Thursday, April 25th, is the TKP Corporate Testimony Night, hangout with senior pastors. This is also a new addition to the anniversary this year. April the 26th, Friday, we're going to be having the TKP Anniversary Praise and Power Night. It's a praise time. We come to thank God for how far He has helped us. That will be on April 25th on a Friday. Saturday is going to be the grand finale. It's always fun. It's going to have the anniversary sports finals. We're going to have the parade. That is the parade between the houses. We're going to be having the booth inspection and the mega outreach. You don't want to miss this. It's always fun. And on Sunday, April 28th, we're going to be having the Thanksgiving and Community Awards.
Wow. Thank you.
That is 10
10 full
my
days.
goodness.
Morning to night. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be absolutely fantastic.
You better start taking off from work. I hope you have requested look, I hope you've taken off the whole week.
No, honestly.
I mean, it's going to be so much fun. I think, once we go into each day, you would understand how much fun there is, and much more the preparation, and that's why we're getting ready very
right
early.
now. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So we can go into talking about what we need to do, how we need to prepare, and how we need to engage everybody. Literally, every member of King's Palace get excited.
Honestly, it's going to be very fantastic. So even if we start from the beginning with the opening rally and the parade, as well as Heat 1, and then even on the 27th with the final parade and the booth inspection, Ajichiwe, can you kind of talk about what the parade entails? What does the booth inspection entails? Decorations, food, like what is the parade that everyone is always, win this one.
Oh yes, it's one thing I love about it. The anniversary, especially that day, is always the competition that we have. But the thing about it is, we should understand that we are competing to win souls. The aim of the anniversary is not to compete amongst ourselves that way, but more about outreach, reaching out to souls, bringing friends, inviting our friends. So it's always a fun time, and honestly, even as much as you try to, quench the spirit of competition, you still see it on that day.
You will so bad.
You will see
it's so
see
bad.
it for sure. So the parade is always a fun time. We do the parade right after the finals, the sports finals. Then we go for the booth parade inspection. The booth inspection involves each of the houses have a tent that they're going to decorate. And with the decoration, they also make presentations. So the judges are looking at the presentation, the beauty, of the decoration and all that. So many things go into, marking the booth parade inspections. And then right after that, we're going to do the parade.
Okay. But wait a minute. So look, we need to clarify that though. So on the first day of the anniversary,
on the 19th,
which is the 19th of April, is the opening rally.
Yeah.
The opening rally, and I think this started last year.
Yes.
So there is a joint parade.
There is a parade, but that is not a competition. So all the houses, the opening rally involves all the houses coming out to, just do a parade. Yeah. It's not going to be scored or anything. So we just come out together, just sing a parade, just have fun together. So that doesn't count as a competition.
Okay.
So all the houses are expected to bring their participants, and we just do a rally, opening rally, we do that together, and it's not being counted for count.
So I understand that the sport qualifiers start on that day also?
Yes.
On the 19th?
So on the 19th, you're going to have a heat. That is where all the houses get a chance to see their athletes perform, and they can use that to narrow down who they'd like to represent them in the finals.
Okay, so how would the qualifications now go once we're like, okay, these are our athletes? How do we now go from, okay, here it is, round 1, round 2, all the way to the final competition? So
in the final competition this year, there would only be one representative, one athlete representing the house. Okay. That's a change from previous years. And so these heats are going to be so important for all the houses to participate, so you can narrow down and select only one athlete per event.
So what are the different sports that are going to be, showcased now?
So we have some indoor, the indoor activity is table tennis, but we have basketball, volleyball, we have soccer, then we have track, we have tug of war, all the different races from 50 meters to 800 meters. There are a whole lot of them available.
Well, I think you got all of that in the rule book already, right?
Yes.
So we have the rule book. They can download the
wonderful.
rule book. When you see the QR code in the video of the service, it's a 40-page rule book around 40 crown and the sport. So, so you have the sport qualifiers also continues on the 20th, which is the Saturday.
Mm-hmm. And then after that, we go into the For the Crown and then theater arts. So Uncle Rex, could you kind of give us an intro, a brief explanation of For the Crown?
I'll try my best. We don't have 40 time. But For the Crown is the talent hunt initiative. This is season 5 for For the Crown. Yes. 3 domains over the years. You have academia. Gonduka is the weeds over the academic competitions. You have creative and theater arts, which has to do with drama, spoken word, choreography, and so on and so forth. And then you have music. Kintude Alemeru is over the music domain. And you have engagement. So there's a lot of details that is in the rule book I can't go into now. But Sunday, the 21st, we're starting off with 40 Crown, creative and theater art in the evening that night. And then on Monday, we have the academic domain of 40 Crown. Yeah. Now, that same Monday, I will let Luca talk about it. There's going to be something new, With Pastor Badru, there's always something new.
Always.
So there's going to be something new in mission outreach that we call African Mission Academic Contest. Okay. This is the very first time we're doing it. We tried it sometimes during COVID, but it wasn't academic. It was more of having families do like a 5 minutes play while they are in lockdown, and we gave mission support. But this year, it's going to be talking about it. Then Tuesday, we have 40 Crown music.
Yes.
So that's going to be on Tuesday. But there's another new thing, which I am very excited about on Tuesday and Thursday. And I can talk about that real quick.
Please do.
So on that day is the 23rd, and that is exactly the birthday of King's Palace.
Yes.
So that exact day is when we turn 18. Now, by instruction, the Father in the Lord is asking that we stream 18 hours of testimonies from members of the church and their families, starting from 12:30 midnight till 6 o'clock in the evening. Can you imagine that?
18
Awesome.
hours. That's actually
I pity the
amazing.
media team.
No. That's amazing. So then how can how are people expected to now send in their testimonies for this?
No, it's going to be live on YouTube.
Oh, it's going to be live. Okay.
We're going to be streaming it from 12:30 a.m. all the way till 6 p.m.
Okay.
So the last 30 minutes of the testimony is going to feature in the church.
Wonderful.
So we come in
Okay.
and cap it up there. It's a very spiritual thing, but I can't go into all of that now. But basically, it's something that every member of the church needs to be excited about.
Yeah.
You know, so we'll talk more about that. But then on Thursday, I'm going to skip Wednesday. On Thursday, we're going to have, so that's members' testimony. That's testimony from members of the church and their family, how the Lord has impacted their lives, their story. I call it my TKP story, my God story, or whatever you want to call it. And then on Thursday, we're going to have a corporate testimony where the spiritual pastors, not spiritual pastors, the senior pastors will begin to share with us and chronicle the testimony of what God has done for King's Palace for 18 years, right here. And everyone will have an opportunity to ask questions. It's going to be an hybrid event. So those are two new things, apart from the mission challenge that Unduka is going to talk about. So that's going to come up on Thursday night. Then on Wednesday night is another new thing. Again, with Pastor Badru, there's always something new. So this year we are separating the virtual engagement of 40 Crown. We give the virtual church a day on their own, which is called Virtual 40 Crown. So that day is going to feature all the virtual parts of 40 Crown and also a celebration of the virtual church. So the committee of the virtual church are managing that aspect, and that's pretty much for 40 Crown.
Wow. Wow. Okay. 40 Crown is really, I'd love to see the evolution of 40 Crown, because it's like you said, each new year is something new. There's always something new that can be done, something new that can be implemented. And I think it also kind of shows the global aspect of the King's Palace. We're not just in Katy, we're around the world.
The theme of the year is multiply.
Exactly. So of course it's gonna fit. Okay, so Okunuka, this is gonna be our last time, because our last, part, because we're running out of time. But could you just briefly go into the African Academic Mission Challenge?
Okay, so this year, with the challenges that several people are having in Africa, Pastor Badru wanted to find a way to reach out to students from our first inception of this African Missions Challenge is going to focus on students from age 15 to 18, so mostly maybe junior high to probably early part of university in Nigeria. And what they're going to do is there's a 3-stage contest that they will participate in, starting with essay writing. Then they'll have a Kahoot, and then towards the end they'll have a debate topic or a few debate topics to respond to. And at each stage, every participant is going to be rewarded with some amount of money. And because of, I guess Brother Rex can give some more detail on that.
We're out of time. We're out of time.
Okay, so
it's on the screen actually, so they can see it.
Yeah, so we're already starting to request that they put in their entries and all of that stuff, so we can start getting the ball rolling. And we hope to learn a lot and make it a great event as we continue.
All right. Well, thank you all for joining me this morning. Thank you all in the auditorium. Thank you everyone who is viewing. Again, 18th year anniversary of the King's Palace. All glory be to God. And as we said, because it's going to be such a magnificent, I would say, 10 days of just,
Absolutely.
Glorifying God in different ways. We need to be prepared. So this month is just full of preparation. So be sure to stay tuned in for everything. Thank you again so much, and continue to stay tuned in for the second service.
Thank you, and God bless you.